everyone, and welcome to another Extivia Snacktime Snippet. In this snippet, we'll be breaking down three modern cloud-native data architecture options centered around Microsoft Fabric, and we'll explore the trade-offs behind each approach. And with that, let's get into it.
Okay, let's dig into this. We're looking at modern cloud native data setups today. If you're trying to figure out, where to put your infrastructure budget, well, this deep dive should give you a pretty good shortcut. Our mission really is to quickly get a handle on the trade-offs. We're comparing three main blueprints, all centered around Microsoft Fabric.
Exactly. And the core problem, the real headache we're trying to solve for you, is keeping data quality high, in real time. Think about it. Customer record changes in SAP. Maybe a sales order gets processed. This touches multiple apps, right? How do you ensure everyone, everywhere, has the correct, agreed-upon version of that data, like instantly?
Yeah, and that immediately brings up master data management, MDM. It sounds crucial. So before we jump into the specific architectures, what is this golden record we keep talking about? What are we trying to create?
All right, good question. Think of MDM like the gatekeeper for your company's key data. An update comes in, say, from your CRM. The MDM tool checks it, validates it, matches it against what it already knows, and it makes sure there's only one single undisputed golden record. So if, like, sales logs John Smith and billing has Jonathan Smith for the same guy, the MDM logic figures out the real name. It enforces that single version of truth. Got it. Okay, the single source of truth. Now let's apply that idea to the three options we mentioned. We've got number one, Fabric only, so everything's custom built. Number two is Fabric plus Boomi for the integration part, but still custom MDM built inside Fabric. And option three, the full stack, Fabric plus Boomi integration plus the Boomi Data Hub, which is their vendor MDM tool. Yeah, and it's fascinating how that MDM piece really dictates the complexity involved. Let's look at option three first, the one with the Boomi Data Hub. The flow there is actually quite elegant. An updated customer record gets pulled by a Boomi process. It's immediately validated against the Data Hub rules. The Data Hub updates that central golden record, and then it triggers real-time updates out to all the other connected systems. And will simultaneously, that clean, validated golden record data lands in Fabric in your bronze layer, ready for analytics.
Okay, that sounds pretty streamlined. Now contrast that with option two. How does that highlight the data hub's value? Because in option two, you mentioned we skip the data hub. Data goes raw into Fabric's bronze layer.
Yeah.
So where's the bottleneck? Where does the complexity hit?
It lands squarely on your own development team. It really does. If you're doing custom MDM inside Fabric, well, you're the one writing all that code. Potentially thousands of lines of Python or Spark, just for the matching logic, the merging rules, deciding which record survives, all that stuff the Data Hub does kind of out of the box.
Oh, okay. That leads us right into the main trade-offs, doesn't it? The classic speed versus cost dilemma. Feels like you pay upfront or you pay down the line, right? Option one, Fabric only, seems like the cheapest licensing-wise. Just Fabric and maybe some basic Azure services. But you said it's much slower to develop. Why is that?
Because you're literally building everything, every single integration flow, every data validation role, and crucially, all the operational bits too, like setting up error handling, building monitoring dashboards, configuring alerts. That's all custom development effort. That just takes a lot more time, testing, and frankly, risk compared to using tools designed specifically for this.
Right. And then flipping to option three with the Data Hub, that's the fastest way to get things running, presumably, because you're using drag and drop tools for both the integration and the MDM parts, but you pay for that speed with higher license costs.
Exactly. You're paying for the Boomi integration platform and the Data Hub license. So highest cost, but fastest time to value. And this is where thinking long-term becomes really important. Let's talk maintenance. Option one, the all-custom approach, carries a pretty high maintenance burden, wouldn't you say? Every time an application changes its data format, its schema, or maybe there's a new compliance rule, you're back in that custom code, modifying, testing. It's a recipe for technical debt over time.
Yeah, I can see that. Whereas option three
offers the lowest operational complexity. Why? Because the vendor tools handle a lot of that heavy lifting. Things like error handling, detailed logging, monitoring dashboards, they're often built-in features. Less custom code means less to break, less to maintain.
And that agility must extend to adding new things, too. Like if you need to connect a new sauce app.
Absolutely. Extensibility is a big one. Both Boomi options 2 and 3 benefit hugely from Boomi's library of like hundreds of pre-built connectors. Adding a new system is often more configuration than coding. With option 1, you're back to square one writing custom connection code for every single new system you want to integrate.
Okay, so let's boil this down for everyone listening. What's the fundamental choice here?
Well, it really comes down to this. Are you willing to invest more in licensing upfront to get faster results, predictable delivery, and easier long-term maintenance? That's the Boomi path, especially option 3. Or is minimizing those initial license costs the absolute top priority, even if it means taking on a much heavier burden of custom development, ongoing testing, and potentially complex maintenance down the road? That's the fabric-only route.
That puts it very clearly, a real strategic decision. So here's a final thought to leave folks with. Given that option 3, the full Boomi stack with the data hub, doesn't just handle integration and mastering, but also offers things like, automated data lineage, audit trails, better governance features built right in, how much value do you put on that kind of improved governance and a truly scalable data mastering foundation, especially when you're planning for, say, the next 5 years of growth and change in your enterprise? Something to think about.
Thank you so much for joining us for this Extivia Snack Time Snippet. Please come back in the future for more informative snippets.